Nithyananda, welcome on my channel. So yesterday I was talking about why this incarnation of Earth, that it was the higher space and state to find again our divine particle. And today I'm gonna talk about seeking. What is seeking and why seeking? Actually, it was a movie like the movie Matrix. Like, if you haven't seen, I recommend really to see this movie because it is showing actually like the illusion, like what we see here, like this nature, the scenery, the landscape, and us acting, and we think we are the door of this play. But in fact, behind there is what we call behind the seeking is a reality. And what is the reality? The reality is beyond the senses. And actually, the senses, like smelling, hearing, touching, say enables us to contact, to keep us alive first, and to be on this earth. But the purpose of life, there is no higher beings on earth that is a human beings. We are like our destination, final destination is to find back who we are. We came from the divine and we are going back to the divine. Somewhere we separate. I think we rebel and we wanted to do our own without respecting the cosmic laws, and from that we started to go through more and more and more suffering. And now what is calling us, the cosmic energy, is to find back who you are. The cosmic energy send all its army on earth. That is why there is so many spiritual masters like Satya Sai Baba, Ama, and Paramahamsa Nithyananda, and more gurus as well. They are here to show us how to be, to connect back. And everything has to come from a decision. It has to be a very strong intention and keep going, whatever is the adventure. I don't say you should not enjoy, but it should be enjoying with the context why I'm doing that and what do I experience and do I like what I see. Like for me, I did all what I wanted in the worldly life, but I saw that all my desire were bringing, like, when they were realized, they were like, okay, it's done, and I was getting bored. And when they were not realized, they were generating a kind of frustration, right? And this was a hoax. I mean, it has like, and I say, then how to touch the real freedom? What is the real freedom? And it's behind the desire. So I don't say I don't have still desire. Sometimes it's popping up, but I just acknowledge them and I drop them because I make experience with Paramahamsa Nithyananda of the prana, of the deeper what we are beyond the senses. And I just started now actually. And I did this travel to Kailash and felt the vital energy, what we call the prana. And now today I'm micromanaging myself, say how to keep in a complete state of completion without getting powerless. This is what I'm actually very aware that. And even if I don't know how to do, I start something. And then even if I fear, I make the next step. And I even, of course, I pray for guidance and like for example, today I wanted to make a plan for cleaning here the ashram. I was like, don't know, because usually people doesn't want to clean, right? And I was how I'm gonna talk to the people to put this, and I was seeing where I still was having like self-doubt and where I could complete, and finally it's coming step by step, and I enjoy to do that, and I even clean myself alone. But suddenly I saw people from nowhere starting cleaning, and so it's enough one moving and putting the space it happens by itself actually. And this is what we still creating a space, right? When we want something, we create a space and then we put action. And this is how we create our reality on earth. But at the same time, to check what is my inner space, how is my body, how is my breathing, to micromanage oneself. Okay, this was the topic for today, and this is what, of course, I always come back to that Paramahamsa Nithyananda is so nicely like teaching us with he's giving like everything he's telling and everything what he's doing, it has a purpose behind this. And even when sometimes like we don't do it immediately, the more I go, the more I see go and do it straight. So all that for you say, like, we want you to share this with us, because finding yourself back is just like party every day, because it's so nice. It's so nice to be reconnected with who you are, because it's bringing like self-love. Okay, I see you guys. Thank you for listening.